Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast, Beyond the Sticks, which is obviously a podcast by myself, Matt Tacker, and this is episode 5. And I've been getting some feedback on the previous podcast, so thank you much for that feedback, guys. Keep it coming. It's encouraging me to keep cracking on this, really. So what's it about? This is just me having a bit of chance in front of the camera, which is meant to be a way of getting more footage out to you in between my main videos. Now, my main videos have sort of gone aside, though last night I did actually edit and publish 4 videos. So what's the date today? 16th of October. There's a video coming out tomorrow on the 17th, and then there's 3 further after that. So getting back into it slowly. So in this podcast, just really talk about a few things. What's going on in my workshops, what I'm building. That's a bit of a contentious subject right now. What's going on in the flying field, what I've flown recently, and what I've seen out on the web. So let's cross off the workshop one first. There's not much going on in the workshop. There's not much going on. If you're watching this, which you are, because you're watching it on YouTube, you can see that my summit is still next to me and has not moved since the last podcast, not moved at all, which is really sad. But what I have been doing is preparing a second place. So we can call it Hangar 2. So I'm preparing Hangar 2 and painting Hangar 2 and get it ready to move a lot of my models out of this workshop, which will give me more space to actually do builds in the workshop and then storage in the hangar, which kind of makes sense. I mean, let me just show you quickly as to the space levels I'm contending with. I should do that by swapping cameras quick. So this is my view of you guys. This is the summit, which is still sitting here on the bench, wings covered, tail covered, just needs the colour on the wings and a bit of tidying up. But to my left are some of my models, and this is kind of space issue that I have. You see cameras here, models down here, there's my ultimate, extra behind that, wings all over here, my jet that I need to get on with, and my Mamba, which no one's seen yet because it's not been out, and some stuff at the back as well. So all of this is going to go out, which can be much more space to do building in here, and I'm going to put another bench along the back here, and that's what I've currently been working towards. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks that'll be done, and then I'll get on with this model, I absolutely promise. And we'll just carry on with the build videos and the review videos as well. So I've got some cool stuff to review in here. I've got a Smooth Flight 20 going in the jet, obviously the jet build to do, the Mamba build to finish off. I've got to take my Ultimate apart, so it needs some maintenance on it. Can't remember what I've got to do to it, but it does need maintenance. And I've got some other products as well. I've got a really cool flight stand as well. That's got to come out soon. So I've got plenty of stuff to get on with. Just having the motivation, which is now back, and the space, which I'm working on. We'll get there. Okay, so back to my list. What are we doing? Back to the top of the list. Yeah, went flying. Went flying last Sunday, so just a couple of days ago, and had an absolute great time. A real laugh. A bunch of buddies there. Andy from Aerotech at RC. My best mate Nick was there. Chris Cox came down as well. Dave Price came down, and a bunch of other people, and actually filmed it. So that is my next video, which is coming out tomorrow, which will be out before this podcast. Yes, it will be, because this will be out in a couple of Wednesdays' time. And I just thought I'll just keep the camera running. So it's a different style of video rather than just filming one particular flight. It's just like a day down the flying field, something different, hanging out with the guys, having a laugh, taking the mick out of each other, and some good flying in between as well. So hopefully that'll go well. It's about an hour long, so it is very long. I get that, but put it up in the background or sit there and watch it, and let me know what you think, whether you like that style of video. So that was a good laugh. Oh, I'm not sure I should talk about the next thing. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. I mean, I'm good at keeping other people's secrets, no problem with that whatsoever. And if there's stuff that I'm doing for sponsored content, I'm fine with that. But when it comes to something that I've brought, I'm terrible at like holding it back. So I brought a new airframe. Which will be my winter project to put together after all everything else I'm going to do. I wasn't going to tell anybody about it. I told my best mate about it because he was involved with it when I was talking to him about the price, so on and so forth. I've got it coming. Do I tell you guys about it? I don't know. What I was going to do was just release the build, tell nobody about it, and just release the build video, and then obviously take it down the flying field and fly it. But I'm just overexcited about it. I'm really pleased. It's a model that I've wanted for a little while, and I have mentioned it in the last couple of podcasts. So see if you can work it out, and let me know if you want me to talk about it in more detail. At least tell you what it is next time around. But I'm excited. It's good having something new coming. So pleased about that. So out on the web, biggest thing at the moment is probably Apex Aerotech. So Apex Aerotech is a brand new name. in the industry, and it's set up by Jase Dussia. Hopefully I pronounced your surname correctly there, Jase, who is an extremely good 3D pilot. Well, extremely good pilot, full stop actually. World champion. You would know their name. If you're in the UK, you'd have seen him fly at Western Park. He's been to a lot of different events. He used to do work with Extreme Flight for a very long time. He's done some work with Flex as well, I believe. And now him and his family have gone and set up their own business called Apex Aerotech. And they've just, literally this week, might be last week, they've just recently started talking about what they're doing and announced this. So they've got some 60-inch 3D models, which are all plug and play, which look rather nice. There's a 60-inch slick, I quite like the look of. They're not selling them at the moment. The website isn't actually up and running at the moment, but I'll link the website and also their Facebook page down below. And just in about a week, they've got 2,500 followers on Facebook, which is really good going. So I've reached out to them. Said, look, really interesting, would love to get hold of one of these kits, sort of early access, and do a review for you. And they've come back to me with a little bit of a holding email and said they'll bear that in mind. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get hold of one of those in due course. If not, go and check out the link down below and have a look at that Facebook page. So something else on the web is RC MarketSpace, which again is a brand new marketplace, brand new idea, brand new concept coming to our world. And this is done by one of the guys that I know in Dubai, Blasius. Apologies again if I pronounced your name wrong, but Blasius has set this up with a team behind him. And the idea is that centralized marketplace for anything radio control related, but also not just buy and sell, but also knowledge sharing and community on there as well. And I'm really chuffed because I'm actually part of the project. So I'll be getting early access to it, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. And then it's due to go live in December. So what I'm planning to do is actually do a whole video on that, actually on what it's about, my first impressions, and actually showing that to you guys. So excited about that. Feedback more probably in a couple of podcast time about what's going on there and what my first impressions are. So stay tuned. Again, links down below for that. You can just see the website at the moment. There's a hold on there. I think there's going to be a newsletter section on there, but don't rush to do it just yet. But I will put the link just so it's part of this podcast. So that's pretty cool. Live in December, like I said. And then finally, from me, I'm just about to start advertising for sponsorship to go out to MAAD 2026, which I spoke about in the last podcast. You know, second event being held in Dubai. I was lucky enough to be invited out to the first event and did all the social media coverage there with a team of people. They're really professional, and it was an absolutely awesome event. And now 2026, a year on, they're making it bigger and they're making it better, and they've invited me back out there as well. But I need sponsorship, to be honest with you, to be able to get out there. And it's not normally something I ask for. I've asked for it once before. I did have a few people sponsor me to, I think it was last time around actually, to go out there. I know Model Shop Leeds helped out with that. But I thought I just need to do it. Reason why, because I've not worked for a long time. I've been just set up my own business. Money's tight. And I thought, well, why not? Because at the end of the day, I'll be creating a whole bunch of content. Although it's a fun trip, it's hard work. I think last time we were doing sort of 15-hour days, but creating a whole load of content for you guys as well. So I'm gonna put it out there. So I might do some kind of fundraising page, or maybe there's a site called Buy Me a Coffee. I might just set that up. I think I've got that set up already actually, and just start advertising that. You know, if you want to put a coffee towards, or the equivalent price of a coffee towards this trip, then give it a go. It's something new for me. I thought, why not try it? You never know. So I think that's it from me. So hopefully this is about 15 minutes long. Hopefully there's something interesting there, in particular stuff out on the web. Workshop update, the last time around, some people have applied, so they'd love to find out more about my workshop and my plans going on there. So I probably will just film the setup that I'm doing out there and how I plan to store all my planes as well, which is basically on racking system, and what the hangar looks like. And actually the hangar will then be used for future podcasts, which I have more space out there. So probably try and set up a bit of a studio out there as well, which will help with the filming. That's another challenge I have is filming. So stay tuned, keep leaving the comments down below, keep watching, and new videos coming very soon. Cheers.